A process map is one of our favorite tools in the Pipe Academy toolbox because it gets people to list out all of the small and seemingly inconsequential steps involved in a day-to-day task. Listing out the small steps can be really beneficial because simply by rearranging them or by deleting some of the steps, you can have a huge time savings. We like to use the process map in the measure stage of DMAIC because we are keeping track of the number of steps in a process, the number of people and departments involved in that process, as well as the amount of time that each of those steps takes. Today we're going to practice by building a process map on taking a trip to the beach, which is where we all want to go.
This may sound obvious, but make sure you put a title and date on your process map. This makes it very easy to identify the map at a glance, as well as helps you remember the date so you can celebrate the improvement's anniversary. Make sure you invite every person or department who is involved in the process you are mapping. This will help you list out all of the steps. Use one sticky note per step. We use sticky notes because people inevitably remember steps as the process is mapped out, and sticky notes are much easier to move around than permanent marker. Identify the first and last step in your process, then place those sticky notes at the beginning and end of your map. Make sure everyone agrees on what the logical start and finish of the process is. In our example, we could have said that the starting point was selecting a destination, booking the trip, or running errands beforehand. Keep your sticky note color consistent. We recommend pink. If there are any branching statements, such as an application rejected or a potential decision tree in your process, make that step a different color and tilt it at a 45-degree angle from the other steps. If possible, list all the steps in a straight line for easy readability. Next, you will need to identify which steps are value-added, business necessary, or non-value-added. Value-added means that the step offers additional value to the customer, even if it adds time or steps to the process. As the name implies, these steps are really valuable and should be kept in the process whenever possible. These steps are marked in green. Non-value-added steps are waste and can usually be eliminated. These steps are marked in red. Most people are tempted to label every step as business necessary when they build their first process maps. This is a mistake. A step is only business necessary if it is either legally required or if the entire process would break if that step was removed. For example, if you are packing for a road trip, you probably need to load the car with supplies for your trip. Otherwise, you are in for a bad time. Finally, make a table and list the number of non-value-added, value-added, and business-necessary steps. Then, calculate the percentage of time that each step takes.
Hopefully your packing process goes smoothly and you are on the beach relaxing. Remember, if there's a process in your department that you want to take a closer look at, try mapping it out to see if any of the steps can be moved or eliminated.